The Yankees and Red Sox will open up a 4-game wraparound series at Yankee Stadium. There's the Red Sox lineup that will face Gerrit Cole. And there's the Yankees lineup. No Aaron Judge. Aaron Boone, who I'm going to dislike because he's a liar, announced that Judge was placed on the DL, even though he said he's fine after Tuesday's game. I gotta be honest, I'm tired of seeing these guys go down with injuries so often. Judge and Stanton gotta toughen up and play through it. You can't be missing games for soreness and fatigue. I also think they need to stop with the weightlifting every offseason and do some yoga. It doesn't matter if you can hit the ball 500 feet if you're missing half the season every year. A quick reminder to hit that subscribe button because most of you watching right now still aren't subscribed. Alright, they got a game to play. Let's get into the action, starting with the top of the first. Verdugo swung at a 2-0 pitch and lifted it high in the air in the infield. Gio made the play for the first out of the ball game. Devers worked the count full and lifted a 97-mile-an-hour fastball in the air to center. Hicks was there for the second out of the inning. Martinez chased a high-and-away fastball to end a 1-2-3 inning for Cole. DJ lined one into right field for a leadoff single against Brewer. I really hope he wins the batting title this year. Voit lined one in the air to deep left center field. Bradley Jr. ran back towards the track and made a nice play for the first out. Hicks struck out looking on a late call by the home plate umpire for the second out. Gio walked to put 2 on with 2 away. No shocker that DJ and Gio are on base once again. Seems like these guys are always getting on base. Gleyber grounded a 3-2 pitch towards the middle, but it was kept in the infield on a nice sliding play by the second baseman. With the runners on the move, this saved a run. The bases were now loaded for the Sockman. Tauchman struck out on a ridiculous swing to end the inning and leave the bases loaded. Bogarts grounded one to third. Urshela made the play for the first out of the inning. Moreland struck out looking for the second out of the inning. Vasquez grounded out to second to end another 1-2-3 inning for Cole. Sanchez hit one fairly well, but right to Bradley for the first out of the inning. Frazier rolled a 2-2 pitch on the ground to third, and Devers made the play for the second out. Gardner worked the count full and walked to turn the lineup back over to DJ. With the S showing a replay, DJ tapped one back to the mound, and Brewer made the play to end another scoreless inning. Pilar tapped one slowly up the third baseline into no man's land and had a leadoff single to begin the third. Bradley popped one into the air to straightaway right, and Tauchman made the play for the first out. Pilar tried to run on a 2-0 pitch, but Sanchez threw him out in plenty of time for the second out. Arauz grounded out to second to end the inning as Cole faced the minimum through 3. Voit lined one hard, and it went off the glove of Bogarts into left field as the Yankees had the leadoff runner aboard. Hicks worked the count full and walked, bat flip, as the Yankees now had 2 on with nobody out. Gio shattered his bat on a pitch that almost hit him and grounded out to first as both runners advanced on the play. Gleyber lined one in the air to deep right field. Pilar went back, but it was over his head and one hop off the wall. Voit and Hicks came in to score on a 2-run double by Torres to give the Yankees a 2-0 lead. The 2-2 pitch to Tauchman got away from Vasquez, and Gleyber moved up to third. Tauchman popped one up in the infield. This would not bring the run home as Bogarts made the play for the second out. This ended the day for Brewer. Austin Bryce came in, and he got Sanchez to ground out to end the inning and leave the runner on third. Verdugo drilled one in the air to deep right field, and there was no doubt about this one. He hit a solo shot into the second deck in right to make it a 2-1 game. Devers hit a check swing ground ball to first, and Voit made the play for the first out. Martinez struck out swinging on a foul tip for the second out of the inning. Bogart struck out swinging to end the inning, but Boston cut the deficit in half. Frazier struck out swinging on a slider down and away for the first out of the inning. Gardner worked the count full and walked on a pitch that almost hit him for his second walk of the night. Gardner ran on the 2-2 pitch to DJ and stole second, but LeMahieu was punched out by the first base umpire on the check swing. The Red Sox challenged the call. It was a close play, and they stuck with the call on the field. Gardner was safe. Voit struck out swinging to end the inning and strand the runner on second. Moreland lifted one in the air to right, and Tauchman made the play for the first out. Vasquez lined one on one hop into right field. Tauchman fielded it quickly and fired to first, but Vasquez ran it out in plenty of time for a single. Pilar struck out swinging on a 97-mile-an-hour fastball for the second out. Bradley swung on the first pitch and lined it into the gap in left center field for a base hit. Hicks cut it off and fired in as Vasquez could not score from first on the double by Bradley. There were now runners on second and third with 2 away. Arraez grounded one to third, and Gio made the play to end the inning as the Red Sox stranded 2 runners in scoring position. Brazier came in for the bottom of the 5th, and he got Hicks to fly out to center for the first out of the inning. Gio lined one into right, but right at Pilar for the second out. Gleyber lined one into left field for a base hit, as he was now 3 for 3 tonight. Hopefully this means that he's finally out of the slump that had his batting average in the low 100s in the first quarter of the season. He's now over the Mendoza line at 203. Brazier went to throw over to first, but Moreland was playing behind Gleyber, so this was a balk as he held on to the ball. Tauchman looped the next pitch into shallow left field, and it got down for a base hit. The balk immediately backfired for the Red Sox as the Yankees now had a 3-1 lead on the RBI single by Tauchman. Sanchez drilled one into deep left center field, and there was no doubt about this one. All Bradley could do was turn and watch, as Gary Sanchez hit a long 2-run home run halfway up the bleachers in left center field to give the Yankees a 5-1 lead. I'll give Gary some credit. He's been having much better at-bats lately, and he finally broke through with the long ball. Now we just need some consistency from him. Frazier struck out swinging to end the inning, but the Yankees now had a 5-1 lead. Verdugo hit one in the air to deep center field. Hicks went back, and he made the play in front of the track for the first out. Devers popped one into right, and Tauchman made the play for the second out. Martinez struck out swinging to end a 1-2-3 inning for Cole. Gardner struck out swinging on a foul tip for the first out against Covey. DJ and Voit both flew out to Pilar and right, as Covey had a 1-2-3 sixth. Still 5-1 Yankees. Bogart struck out swinging for the first out of the top of the 7th. Moreland drove one towards the gap in left center field, but Hicks ran it down for the second out. Vasquez struck out swinging on a pitch in the dirt to end a 1-2-3 7th for Cole. Hicks popped one up in the infield, and Moreland made the play for the first out. Gio grounded one up the middle, Bogarts made a diving stop, but had no play, as Gio had an infield single. Gleyber looped one into shallow center field, and it got down for a base hit. Gio tried to go to third, and the throw was offline. The Yankees now had runners on the corners with one away on Gleyber's 4th hit of the night. Tauchman lined one back up the middle and into center field for a base hit. Urshela scored on the Sockman's 2nd RBI single of the night. Play Tauchman every day. The campaign is stronger than ever. The 2-2 pitch to Sanchez got away from Vasquez, and the runners moved up. The 3-2 pitch clipped the inside corner, and Sanchez was punched out on another late call. Frazier lined one fair, over third, and down the left field line for a base hit. Gleyber scored, Tauchman scored, and Frazier stopped at second with a 2-out, 2-run double to make it 8-1 Yankees. Gardner grounded out to second to end the inning, but the Yankees blew this one open, 8-1. Jonathan Holder came in for the 8th, and he walked the first 2 batters he faced. The next batter was Arraez, and he lined one into right field for a base hit to load the bases with nobody out. Verdugo hit one on the ground to second. They got the force out at second, but he beat out the return throw from Wade and picked up an RBI to make it 8-2. Devers hit one on the ground and through the right side for a base hit. Another run came in to score on the single by Devers that knocked Holder out of the game. 8-3 New York as Ottavino came in. Martinez struck out looking for his 4th strikeout of the night. Congrats on the golden sombrero, JD. Bogart struck out swinging to end the inning as Ottavino struck out 2 batters on 6 pitches. LeMahieu grounded one through the left side for a base hit, his 2nd of the night. This was his 69th multi-hit game since joining the Yankees last season. Workman walked Voit to put 2 on with nobody out. Hicks lined one into right center field, but Pilar ran it down for the first out. The runners retreated back to first and second. Gio popped one in the air to right, and Pilar made the play for the second out. Wade swung at the first pitch and lined a single into right. DJ was held at third as the bases were now loaded with 2 away. Tauchman lined one into left field for a base hit. DJ and Voit came in to score on the 2-run single by Tauchman to make it 10-3 and end the day for Workman. Play the sock man every day. Get the campaign trending worldwide. Walden got Sanchez to fly out to left to end the inning and send this one to the 9th. Ben Heller came in for the 9th, and he gave up a leadoff single to Mitch Moreland. Vasquez chased after ball 4 and popped out to Estrada, who came in defensively for DJ for the first out of the inning. Pilar struck out swinging as the Yankees were now 1 out away from a win. Bradley struck out swinging to end the ball game. The Yankees defeated the Red Sox 10-3. Before you go, I have some big news. I put out a video yesterday with a big announcement in it for a new breakdown series coming up, and there is a special guest involved. Go watch my video from yesterday. It's a college baseball highlight video with the big announcement at the beginning of it. Alright, thanks for watching this video, everybody. Make sure you like and subscribe if you enjoyed. Thanks for watching, and let's go Yankees!